I got a haircut yesterday and a color. And all I'm thinking today is, this must be how a poodle feels like. Because I feel like a poodle. Like my hair feels so soft and fucking fluffy. Like my hair feels fluffy. I've never felt that way with my hair. I don't know what it is. I've been to this girl before. She's never cut my hair. She's only colored my hair. But for some reason, my hair is so much softer this time and curlier, but she did do an incredible job with the cut. I think she's actually even better than the other girl I used to go to for my cut. The girl that used to cut my hair, she only does a curly cut, like she doesn't even color or anything. And when I started going to her, it was a big upgrade for me. So I just didn't think that it could get better, but like, oh my gosh, this girl. And it was all an accident. I booked my color appointment, and I usually have to get a cut before it to make sure that like we get all the dead ends before she colors it. But then my cut girl wasn't available, and I was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? And I really wanted to get this color before tomorrow, which I'll tell you why. So then I just ended up asking them if she would also do my cut, and then turns out that the salon I go to, which I didn't know, is actually a curly salon. I thought this girl just did curly hair, but apparently the whole salon is a curly salon, and they all can do curly cuts. I'm like, okay. Anyway, great experience. I'm in a great mood today, hence this video. I had a whole other vlog like done. I even had the clips like sitting in my editor app in my DaVinci Resolve. For some reason, I just couldn't get myself to post it. I don't know what it is, but oh well, it doesn't matter. I worked out. Sorry, I didn't get any clips. I just didn't think I was gonna vlog today. But I don't know. I've been in a very talkative mood, but I feel like the conversations has just been running over and over in my head. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way. Like I've just been having so many thoughts just like running in my head, opinions. It's like I'm having a conversation with myself in my head and arguing with myself. Like different sides of the same fucking point. I don't know, it's so weird. Anyway, my last vlog was, I think, a couple weeks ago, and when I went back and watched it, it's basically just me, and I think that's why I didn't want to post it. I was just kind of ranting about like everything. I was looking into like different kinds of jobs and speculating on what I could do moving forward. You know, what kind of sales engineering maybe I could get into that was more like systems related, because I really wanted to do something in systems. And like, I don't know, it's just so weird. And then that, like, the whole like car portion of my vlog was just me talking about that. And then out of nowhere, I get a message from one of the recruiters I was working with for a different job that didn't end up working out. It was another sales job, and they were looking for a hunter. Listen, whenever they say we're looking for a hunter, I fucking run the other way, because that means they don't have their business figured out. They just want somebody to go out there and like get them business. And I'm not about that life. Like if I'm gonna go get you business, I'll get myself business. Like that shit is so hard. It's not easy. And I think the people that do that and are good at like the hunting is usually the people that like, they really can't do anything else. Not that it's a bad thing, it just is. It's like that's their thing, they're good at that. Let me just move this a little bit. Does that? Okay. It's yelling at me. Okay. It's yelling at me. Hold on. Ugh, I fucked it up so hard. Ow. I don't think this is any better. I think if anything, it's worse. I don't know. I'm uncertain. Just wanted to like get less of the steering wheel. Anyway, she reached out to me with this job opportunity. She's like, hey, like, are you interested in this? Like, what do you think? So I look at it and it's so different from what I was even fathoming. And in the beginning, I was very confused. I'm like, why is she sending me this? Like, what is this? Why is she sending me this? And then the more I read it, the more I was like, just feels like I don't know, it just like, it was very intriguing. I was so intrigued. So I was like, yeah, like, I'm interested. Let's see where it goes. So that was, I think, a couple weeks ago. I had 2 interviews. I had 2 phone interviews. They were like Zoom, Teams, whatever, video calls. The first one was good. They were both very good. Like, I really liked the people, and that's incredible. Like, that's amazing. That's, I think, the most important thing to me right now. So from that perspective, both calls were very good. The first one, I was still very unclear on like what the role actually is and what it is they're looking for. It became more clear on the second call, and then now I'm going tomorrow for my in-person, just to get a feel, like, I mean, for both sides of the party, to get a feel of like, how is it really to like meet these people in person, and like what vibe do I get from their business. I'm attending one of their sales meetings. I'm just kind of sit in the corner and kind of like watch, which I love. And one of my favorite things is to just sit around and observe how people run their business. I feel like I can learn so much. It's so intriguing. Anyway, so I'm doing that tomorrow. Hence, I wanted to get my hair done because my hair was looking so fucking bad. It's like when my roots grow out too much and I don't get it done, it's like my hair at the roots is so much softer than the hair that's been colored. So it just gets flat and then puffy on the sides. Oh my God, it was horrible. So I'm like, I cannot show my face looking like this. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm still like speculating. I think this entire process have been so intuitive and so unconventional, and even for the way I usually feel about interviews, this has been unconventional for me because I'm just going into it as in like, not as in like, hey, I'm here to impress you because I want this job. No, I'm actually going into it thinking, hey, I need to see if this is the right place for me and this is the right role for me, and if I think I can do this. When it comes to the role, if I think it's supposed to be it's some sort of like systems role. It's an integrator role. If you know anything about business, you'll understand. It's so hard to explain. Like, there's a fucking book on this, and it's hard for me to explain the entire thing that a book explains in like 1,000 pages in one sentence. But a business has a visionary and an integrator. A visionary is a person that has obviously the vision, and they are very good at like working with very important clients. They're usually good at selling. They are like good at leading people and culture, and the culture comes down from them and their values. That's the visionary. And then the integrator is the person that just like runs the day-to-day. Like, they integrate all the different departments. They help everybody row in the same direction. They just make the vision come true. That's really what it is. And Gino and I have always had that dynamic when we work together, even in our life. He is the visionary and I am the integrator. I have a lot of visionary qualities, and I also sometimes pull Gino into helping me getting shit done. But that's for the most part, that's our balance. Like, like when we moved to Arizona, I used to tell him, like, babe, I really want to move. I don't want to live in Michigan. I hate Michigan. I want to go somewhere warm. And then I came here, and then we had a few places in mind. It was Texas, Arizona, Florida. And then I took a trip here after I quit my job in corporate. And when I went back, I came to visit, like, just stay with my dad and like enjoy the weather, take a break. When I went back, I was like, oh my God, it was so beautiful. I sent him all these pictures, the mountains. And then all of a sudden one day he was like, I think we should move, like now. I was like, oh, okay. It's like I've always wanted to move, but it's something with like, he just has a thing for understanding the timeline of like, okay, now is the right time for us to do certain things. It's always been like that. But then the moment he says that, because I trust him, again, the visionary and the integrator need to have like a big trust. The moment he said that, I was like, okay, I'm on board. I'll make it happen. That's when I started looking into everything else, figuring out our budget, how much does it cost us to move, what do we have to get done, we want to sell our house. We sold our house in 2 weeks because I literally was like, okay, we're gonna do this, and this. And every morning would wake up and I would tell him, okay, today we gotta get all this stuff done so we can list this house as soon as possible. So that's really what an integrator does. And it seems like this business is looking for an integrator. They've grown, they've been in business for a few years, and they're doing amazing. The good news is that they're bringing in money. Like they're selling and they know how to service it. Like, so they have that operation side down, they have the sales side down, and it just seems like at this point they need to scale. And for them to scale, they need an integrator to be able to integrate all the different functions and get everybody to roll in the same place. Anyway, so if that's the case, which is what I'm understanding, this is like an incredible thing for me because it's exactly what I've always wanted to do. I just didn't think that anybody would let me do it. Like, why would somebody let me do it when they've never seen me? Like, I don't have that kind of a work experience. Like, being an integrator is who I am as a person. But unless you have that kind of vision and understanding of human nature and like understanding people, you won't be able to see it. Most hiring managers do not see it. Most hiring managers are a fucking blob of boxes and squares and circles, and they think that like you're just supposed to fit in something, and all they look at is skill. They don't look at character, they don't look at personality, they don't look at skills, or they don't try to think critically about a person. Gino is the only person I know who thinks that way. And I've always said like, oh my gosh, I wish I had a manager like you. I know, like when he does hirings and he tells me about like how the conversation goes and stuff, I'm just like in awe. Like he literally spends over an hour with everybody he hires or anybody he potentially wants to hire. Like his interviews are so different. Like he doesn't even ask. Like he asks them all these things about who they are. He tries to understand who that person is as a person, what their goals are, what their values are, and it's just so incredible. And I'm like, wow, like I've never had that experience of talking to somebody who's looking to hire me that's having a different conversation. Not like, well, what did you do at your old job? How does that relate to this job? What did you do before? What's your degree? Like, what's your job experience? What skills? It's so fucking boring. What do you do when there's a conflict? Like, oh my God, kill me now. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Oh, I hate that shit. And that's like how everybody interviews. It's like they can't even think about what to ask. Like, dude, it's a fucking conversation. Anyway, I'm ranting, but I don't know. The past 2 interviews I had were exactly what I was looking for. Like in an interview. It was a conversation. It was just so nice. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I took yesterday off, which is why I got my hair done, because this took 4 hours. 4 hours and a lot of money. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I paid $5.70 with tip. You guys know the tip gets so outrageous. I don't know why. It's a professional service. Like, I don't understand why I have to tip. Like, this is a professional service. Like, you don't tip your lawyer. Like, I don't know. I don't get this tip situation with like beauty services. If they have a pay issue, like they need to figure that shit out with the salon owners and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. But I paid $5.70, and the highlights alone are probably $400, like $300 or something. And then she did my cut, which is at least another $100. So I don't even know how she calculated it, honestly. Like, it could have been way more expensive. I'm very happy with the results. But yeah, I was thinking yesterday when she was doing my hair, I'm like, is it time for me to change my color? I mean, I love this color. I can't get away from this color. But a part of me is like, maybe I could go for like browns and like a coppery, blondish coppery situation for some highlights. Kind of like an ombre thing, but it has to be the right tone. If there's one thing I've learned the past 2 years about beauty and color is it's not about the color, it's about the tone of the color. And with my skincare and with like my makeup and stuff, I've found out that like I am not a warm tone and I am not a cool tone. I am a neutral tone. I don't think I'm even olive skin tone. I'm literally neutral tone. And this fucking took me 33 years to figure out. Like, holy shit. And so much wasted makeup. It's like, if it's too warm, it'll look orange on my face, my foundation. If it's too cool, it'll look gray and ashy. It has to be the perfect fucking shade. Very annoying. And then, same thing when it comes to my clothes and like blush and everything else. It's like, if it's too warm, it just looks like a clown. I just look like a clown. It's so weird. But I think I'm finally figuring it out. Like, geez. And that's why I think just my looks have elevated the past couple of years, because I've been figuring out this like tone thing. And all I did was just pay attention to what looks better on me than other things. It's like I used to never pay attention, and I used to just buy shit because other people bought it, or like it was a trend, and I'm like, oh, okay, highlighter blob. Like, nobody said you needed highlighter. Ooh, let me contour, like, and then my cheeks will be down here, and I'm like, nobody said you need a contour just because it's a trend. I started doing the same thing with my clothes. I'm like, I stopped buying trends, and now I just buy for like how I look and the style that I feel like it helps me express myself, which is a lot more pants than skirts. Although I've been trying to find ways to like wear more skirts. I just need to find my own way, because I can't, I am wearing something super fucking girly and like flowery and shit. But my pet peeve is those Lulu skirts that everybody's wearing. That's like those like tennis skirts that are like wavy. I don't know. It's like plie. I don't know. It's like, it looks so bad on 99% of people, and I'm just like horrified when I see girls wear it and they look horrible in it. I'm like, who told you this looks good on you? It looks like shit. Please take it off. Just because it's a trend doesn't mean you should wear it. Anyway, I went on a fucking shopping spree because this is all Gino's fault. Listen, remember I just told you about the visionary thing? Yeah. He woke up one day and he's like, you need to spend $2,400 on yourself. I'm not even joking. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you need to do it. You've been working hard for 2 years. You haven't spent any money on yourself. You have no clothes. Like, shouldn't that be my line? I have no clothes. That should be my line. Anyway, so I bought a bunch of shit. I gave myself that budget, and my hair included, which my hair literally took such a big chunk of it out. And I found out that $2,400 is very easy to spend when I buy expensive shit. So what I bought, I haven't spent all of it yet. I have like $600 left, because I need to get the stuff that I've already bought in to see like what looks good and what doesn't, and what I wear more often, and kind of like reevaluate from there. But what I have gotten is some different types of workout shoes, which I want to talk to you about that, because workout shoes is incredibly important, like incredibly important in the quality of your workouts. And I wish I knew this earlier, but now that I do, I have continuously made it a point to be more intentional with it. It's absolutely game changer. It keeps you from injuring yourself. It also helps with range of motion and actually getting the movement done correctly. Oh my gosh, it's life-changing when it comes to like form and technique. So now I have a pair of running shoes, I have my powerlifting shoes, and I now have a cross trainer shoe that's really flat, and I can do like flat-footed things in it, which is more lifting than anything else. My powerlifting shoes is for like Olympic lifts and squats, and then I have running shoes that's for running. Life-changing. I'll show you all of them. So I have those, and then I also ordered everything else. Nothing else has arrived yet, so I ordered some more makeup. I got more stuff from Typology. I'd ordered two things, like a concealer and a powder from Typology. The concealer is too warm, so I had to go in and order a shade lighter, and then I ordered their face, like, what is it, like the tinted serum. That's what it is. I ordered the tinted serum and also both of the shades, because they don't have that many shades. So I just figured, I feel like I'm probably gonna fluctuate, because also summer is coming, and if I get tanner, I'll start to look warmer. So it's good to have two shades that I can mix. So I have those two shades, and I already have the powder. The powder is amazing. Like, the powder is incredible. And listen, I used to use Huda Beauty powder. If you know anything about what's going on in Iran, you know that we found out that fucking Huda she basically is making blood money, because she started talking about how, like, what's going on in Iran is the protesters are, like, something about how the protesters are ruining the country and, like, they're in the wrong. I'm like, you motherfucker. And then everybody started fucking going crazy. Not a single Iranian buys her products anymore, including myself. I don't care if I have to live the rest of my life without powder. But then again, there's plenty of good powder, and this powder is way better than Huda's. Like, actually, it's incredible. I'm very, very happy with it. The concealer is amazing. It's just a wrong color, but it's amazing. It's so pigmented, and it does not crease. It doesn't make, like, usually the concealer powder situation makes my under eyes look like I'm 60 years old, like, for fuck's sake. And this one, you can't even tell it's on. Like, it just is. It's so good. And I'd watched a YouTube video on it where my makeup lady was explaining that, and I was like, shut up. Like, because she always tells you, she's like, this is gonna crease, like, make sure you do this, or this, use less powder with this, or I wouldn't use powder with this, because if I do it, it'll crease. Like, she's so good at, like, this kind of, like, tips. She used this, and she was like, guys, there's no way this is gonna crease. I can just tell. And she even said she's never used any concealer like it. It was, I don't know. I'm obsessed, but definitely have to fix this shit. I also got these bronze drops. I'm so scared because this is so outside of my comfort zone. I can't even use a bronzer because I don't know where to put it. So we're gonna have to figure it out. And then the one more thing that I want to buy is, I just want to get, like, a blush. I have one blush that's, like, powder that I use, but I want to get, like, a cream blush. So that one I have to get from Sephora, which I'm going to get the Merit Beauty blush. I just have to go to Sephora and get it. Very annoying. Typology also has these really cute, like, lip glow oils or whatever that has, like, hydration in it. I don't fucking know. I'm not selling this, but I also tried the color, so I ordered that one too. So we'll see. When the box comes in, I'll show you everything. Besides that, I got a bunch of Skims shit. I got a new pair of shoes that are like everyday shoe, like a sneaker, like a Nike Air Max. It's not an Air Jordan. It's an Air Jordan, like brown, stone color, like very nice, very cute shoe for like work or just wearing out. I just love wearing sneakers. I'm not very into sandals. I don't even have any sandals. I will buy a pair of sandals though, which I'm gonna just buy Lululemon sandals. I still need to get a bag. I don't have a bag. I need to figure that out. And then I want to get a Lululemon like wrist bag, just like a very casual one. I'd like to get a nice leather bag from Kuyana, which is like, I love that brand. I just don't think it's gonna be in my budget this time around. It's probably gonna have to wait. I got a really cool dress from Skims that I told Gino, I was like, dude, there's no way I can wear this out in public. He's like, just do you. He's like, it looks so good. I mean, this is not how Gino talks, but he's like, chicken, just be yourself. I'm like, okay, I'll be myself. Because I love the dress, but I'm like, would I wear it? It's one of those that like, it looks like a bodysuit and then it has a sheer skirt on top. So it's like your ass is out. Like, I don't even know. Like, we'll try this on and we'll see how it goes. I'm scared. And then I got some parachute pants from Nike that I'm super excited about. Got a bunch of I got a bandeau and some like bralettes from Skims. I got a pair of jeans and jean shorts from Fit Jeans. I love these. These are just staple brands, staple products. They'll always look good. They're versatile. I can wear them at work. I can wear them like outside. So I think that's all I have right now. And then my hair. I can't believe how expensive all of that was, but it's all good stuff. Let's see. I have a note section in my phone that I'm tracking. Oh, I bought a bathing suit and a bathing suit cover from Skims. That's where a chunk of other money went. Why is bathing suit so expensive? But this color is so cool. It's so cool. It's like kind of like snaky, like snake skin thing, but it's like a ombre looking, like green and brown and like these greens and browns. I don't know, you'll see. And then the cover up is so cute. I could literally wear the cover up like out with other things. So I'm super excited for that. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's really it. Oh my gosh, I've also been looking at these t-shirts. I really want some nice, like comfy but cute t-shirts that are baggy all the way. And I found this workout brand called LSKD. I think it's a Canadian brand. I don't know why the fuck all these Canadian brands are so good when it comes to like workout performance brands, but it's called LSKD, and they have the cutest t-shirts and the cutest sweatpants. Next year I'm getting sweatpants from them. I'm not getting from Skims, I'm getting it from them. Oh my god, they're beautiful. And like hoodies, oh my gosh, I love this brand. They have like running shorts that are so cute. They have like really cute sports bras. I'm just so obsessed with this brand, but they're expensive. Oh my god. Their bras, everything is at least $80. At least. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's like minimum 80. That's where it starts. I'm like, bro, how am I gonna afford this shit? It's so expensive. But it's worth it. I'd rather have less things, but love the things that I have. So yeah, I think that's freaking it. Why does it get a dress? I don't think I have the budget for anything else. Like, geez. This is why I don't shop, because once you start, it's hard to stop. But I'm super excited. Life is good, friends. Life is good. I'm grateful. I'm not gonna complain about. Besides my eyes being super fucking itchy. My allergies are killing me, and my eyes are so dry in the morning, and they itch. Yesterday, it was like, I start to rub it, and my eye gets swollen and red and disgusting. Like, it's happened a couple of times. I need to stop itching it. I think I just need to put my contacts in, like, midway through the day. Like, maybe like right around now, instead of before my workout. Because when I first wake up, my eyes are super dry, and then there's also a lot of histamine in my blood. When I start to work out, I burn it off. So I start to feel better. My allergies I burn through them. So, and then like my eyes start to get more hydrated because I'm drinking water. So yeah, well, I'm drinking not water. There's so many things in my water. There's there's like 4 different powders in my water. I use amino acid, like EAAs. Are we taking this or no? Yeah, I use aminos. I use hydrate powder, which is like salt and like flavor. I use creatine and glutamine. Like, I have those 4 things in my water every morning. Like, it's never just water. The only time I drink just water is like when I get home in the afternoon. The rest of the day, I just drink plain water, and I love it. Just with some ice in a glass. Like, you can't beat that. Ice water in a glass, you can't beat that. It's so different from like using a tumbler. But okay, I'm almost at work. I got 9 more minutes. Yeah, you know, we're probably gonna continue this vlog. I don't know if I'll like, I'm sure I'm gonna want to fucking say something after my interview tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just playing it by ear. Okay, bye. Hi. I'm in the worst mood ever. I'm so fucking upset today. Like, I'm just like, I don't get it anymore. I had my interview yesterday. I was so excited for this interview. Like, I thought this was it. Like, I'd already had 2 interviews with them, and then I just went on site yesterday. And the thing is, like, it was like a 2-hour thing, and I sat in on their sales meeting as well. And I left, talked to the recruiter. I was like, everything's good, like I'm good to go, like whatever. And then now we're waiting for them to send me a personality test, whatever. But then like all the rest of the day, I was in such a bad mood, like such a bad mood. I just had this like shitty feeling. And I'm like, what is this? Like, why am I so annoyed right now? And I just kept feeling like there was something that rubbed me off the wrong way when I was there. There was something that just didn't seem quite right, but I could not figure out what it was, and it was making me so upset. And also like intuitively, like deep down, I knew that like this wasn't gonna be it, but I was looking for ways to like convince myself that it is, because I am literally like, my clock's ticking at my current job. Like, if things keep going the same way that they're going, which is like there's just no end in sight right now, doesn't seem like anything's gonna get better. Everything just gets worse. I just don't like working in a business that I feel like the business keeps doing worse. Even though, yeah, we're bringing in more sales, but the business is doing worse and the reputation keeps getting worse. And anyway, I just don't want to get into that, but like, I need to leave my work situation, and I was just trying to convince myself that this was it, even though I loved both of the first interviews. But when I went into their environment, I just like, it was just something. And then eventually when I talked to Gino a lot, because it literally could not figure it out, I eventually realized it was this. It's like, I felt like I was being dismissed the entire time I was there. And why am I saying that? Like, I can try to pick out why, right? But it's the feeling, like my body, right? My body, my intuitiveness, it knows, it has an intelligence of its own, right? And it just knew. Now I'm trying to put it to words and figure out, why did I feel this, right? It's like when you're in a bad relationship and you just feel like you're in a bad one, but you just can't figure out why it's bad, because you're just being manipulated or something. Like, who fucking knows, right? But that's why they say, like, trust your intuition. And I always do. I've learned to do that. I never used to do it. Like, on paper, this sounds great, but like, I felt like I was being dismissed, and I felt like I was treated as an outsider. I felt like an outsider. And it just felt so incredibly uncomfortable. It didn't feel like I could be a part of this. It felt like it would be so easy for them to just be like, oh, whatever. Like, whatever she says. Like, it doesn't matter. Because they also, and I can tell you why. Like, I try to like justify why this feeling was, but it's not gonna be a strong reasoning, because there's no reasoning. It's just a feeling. The thinking and feeling are very different. But one, they all like, they started this business and they all know each other. It's like everybody's related to each other, especially the people in their leadership team. It's like they all know each other, so, and their families know each other. And I would be a complete outsider into this family, and I also feel like they just could not take me seriously because, I don't know, there was just a lot of dudes there, and I just feel like they could not see past my face. Like, I'm not even joking. And this is a real problem for me. It's not a joke. It's like a lot of times when I work with men, they just can't see past my face. Like, well, either they're like, oh my god, she's so pretty, like, what is she? You know, just like brain fart. Or they're like, oh, she's just so, like, there's no way she's smart. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, you can't look like that and be smart, whatever. So it's like, I definitely feel like I was dealing with that. And none of this was intentional, by the way. I don't think they were being malicious, which is even worse because I felt a little bit guilty for not wanting to take the opportunity, because I'm like, these people need the help and I could probably give them the help, but it's going to give me a really fucking hard time. And I'm probably not going to be fucking happy. And it's like, I'm not going to be appreciated. I'm not going to be seen. And I'm always going to feel like an outsider. And who the fuck wants that? Like, I really don't want that. And then the third thing is that they really have just no clue what they're expecting from this position. And it seemed like they have certain problems that they just can't solve, and they don't want to deal with, and they just want to offload it onto somebody else, even though they don't want them solved. If that makes sense. And I've learned my lesson in not getting into that. Like, when this place I'm working at right now, we have a communication problem with we have a communication problem and an accountability problem with our production team. And they went and hired some random girl that, like, from outside, they're kind of the same story, and they put her in the middle, and they said, hey, you're gonna communicate between the sales team and the production team. The thing is, the production team doesn't even take the sales team seriously, even though the sales team is technically their boss, however this company is, like, organized. And they don't even take the sales team seriously. Now you're gonna put somebody that doesn't understand the product, doesn't sell, and has no authority whatsoever, and you think that they're gonna answer her? No. So it didn't fucking work, of course. And she just felt like an extra person doing nothing all day because she didn't know what to do with herself. And I ain't about that life. Like, I'm not gonna be that person. Anyway, I am just upset. I'm just sad. I'm just really sad. I spent a lot of time and effort on this, and more than anything, I just thought that this was going to be it, and my mind was set that, like, oh, I'm going to leave this place. I'm so excited. Anyway. But the thing is, I wasn't excited to get into a new job. I was excited to leave my current one. And I feel like if I'm going somewhere, the next place I go to, it needs to be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to start at this new place. Not, oh, I can't wait to leave my job. But it just didn't feel right. So, very, very sad. Very, 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 very sad. Yeah, oh well. There's such as life. I just can't believe it's May, and I still don't have a new job. I still don't have, like, what I'm looking for, and I've been looking since last year, like November. I've been wanting to move since last summer, so we're making full circle 1 year almost, which is funny because when I was working at Chrysler, it took me a day to realize that literally when I started my job at Chrysler, I badged in like the first day, and within the first hour, I thought, holy fuck, I can't stay here. Like, I need to figure out how to get out of here. And it took me 4 years to leave. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah, it's a pattern for me. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's that I know, I can tell what I don't want. Like, I don't know, it's like my standards, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think, like, it actually gives me clarity, and it's the thing that makes me keep looking for the opportunity that's a better fit. Like, where I'm at right now, yeah, I'm complaining about it, but it's a much better fit than what I was doing at Chrysler. It's a much better fit than having a personal training business. I'm still making improvements. It's quite not there yet. And I mean, I think that's totally fine. Why not have standards? And why not go after, like, what's meant to be yours, you know? something that's like a perfect fit for you. I don't know. I feel like I took that same approach with dating, and that fucking worked for me. There's a lot of people that like, I mean, in the dating world, it's so easy to just get like caught up in the bullshit and be like, oh, it's normal to date somebody that doesn't want to make a commitment. Oh, it's normal that he has fucking weird friends that like want to just do weird shit or go to the strip club. Oh, it's normal that he hangs out with a million girls all the time. Oh, it's normal. No, it's not fucking normal, dude. Just because it's common doesn't mean it's okay. And it's kind of like that. Like I refuse to get swept up into like, oh, it's normal to have a job, to where like, oh, you're not appreciated, or you're not part of the team, and you're not doing anything that fucking matters, and you're just collecting a paycheck, or you're just waiting for the weekend, or you're just doing the bare minimum because you get paid a salary, so who cares? No, just because it's common doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Like, fuck no. Anyway, meh. I'm in one of those moods, but violin has been going well, so that's good. We got that going on for us. I just finished this one song. I'm on Suzuki Book 4, which is, I guess, a big deal. I just finished this one song, and then now I have to like play it really fast, so I've been practicing playing it really fast, and it's just a different kind of stimulus, and it's kind of fun. I really want to like get good at it. I like that song. Yeah, and then I also started a new song. She gave me a new song, and this one is a Vivaldi. So I finally graduated from like playing fucking shitty songs to like I don't know, adult music. Like something real, like Vivaldi. It's like a real concerto. People play it in the orchestra. So I'm playing Vivaldi, and it's so beautiful, and I love it. And I'm just, I listen, I hear it in my head all day, and I think about like my fingerings all day, and I'm just like, and I'm practicing my vibrato, and I'm just like, I don't know. Violin is going really, really well. It only took 2 years to start to feel like, wow, maybe I'm finally making a little bit of progress. Like, it still sounds like a dying animal to me, but it's okay. It's more like, now it's just like a sick animal. It's no longer dying. It's just a little bit sick. But yeah, I'm really happy about that. Told you about my shopping spree. I've been getting stuff in the mail, so I'm gonna show you guys everything I got. My parachute pants came in, and yeah, I think I'll return one, but I'll show you. It's just that I don't have a good mirror. I think I just need to buy a mirror, but I don't want to use my fucking budget to buy a mirror. How annoying is that? I was actually looking at mirrors. I think I could get a good one. Like $200 on Amazon. Good one. You know, it's gonna be shitty anyway. I think the good ones are like $1,000, but oh well. Should I go thrift shopping for it? Maybe I should message my friend. One of my friends goes thrift shopping. I should be like, hey, can we find a good big mirror thrifting? Maybe she has some answers for me. That's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. Use my resources. Good girl, good girl. I'm starving. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, I was depressed, so I kind of spent the morning with the dogs, and Gino was kind of taking his time, so I just talked to him a little bit. It was nice. He wants to podcast again. He wants to podcast with me. I don't know. I don't know. He's really adamant about like podcasting with me. I personally think podcasting is his thing, so I don't know. I'm not certain. Maybe I'll make him believe that I'm doing it with him, and then just nudge him to do it himself, you know. I make him think I'm doing it, but maybe I don't talk much. I don't know. I gotta trick him. I feel like I gotta trick him into it. But podcasting is definitely Gino's thing. If you've ever heard Gino speak, like, he's a fucking speaker. There's nothing else that comes to mind. Like, it's just speaker. Like, the dude's a communicator. You just can't not listen to him when he talks. It's everything. It's how he talks. It's his tonality. It's his voice. He has such a good voice. Like, one of the first things that stood out to me when I met Gino was like, when he speaks, it's like a big personality. It's like when he presents, you're just like, what are you? Like, what are you? How are you doing this? So you just want to watch him fucking talk about shit and present things. And his voice just fucking projects. Fuck. I gotta trick him because he's gotta do this podcast. Like, there's no way around it. 100%. Fuck it. The things we do for love. No, I love helping people express themselves. Like, either inspiring them or, like, whatever I gotta do, you know? Like, if it's in my power, I want to do it. And I think this is probably in my power. But okay. I'm gonna get through today. We're gonna figure it out. Fuck. I just feel like this is what happens, like when I start to get kind of depressed and shit. My brain thinks about chocolate and sweets to get its fill of happiness. And I think because my brain probably just it's dopamine. I don't think it's serotonin. I think it's just dopamine. And otherwise it's like it doesn't feel happy. I used to eat chocolate just to get out of bed when I was working at Chrysler. Like, I couldn't get out of bed unless I had chocolate. Which is actually so funny that I solved my problem. I even solved my problem. Like, it worked. The solution worked, which is insane that I figured that out. It just goes to show you, like, how adamant I am at solving my problems. Like, whatever it takes. But doesn't mean it's good for me overall. Which is why when it comes to, like, problems, I've learned to start looking more at the big picture instead of focusing on, like, the one detail. Because I'm like, yeah, you can solve this one detail, but what is that going to do to the rest? How's that going to affect everything else? Yeah, you can eat chocolate to get out of bed, but what is that going to do for you, like, long term? First of all, it's going to give you crazy mood swings because now you get a rush. And then your blood sugar drops, and now you hit a fucking low, so it's gonna make you more depressed, technically. And also, like, it's gonna make you fat, probably give you fucking diabetes, eating that shit in the morning. But, yeah, anyway. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna avoid thinking about chocolate. No, more like I'm just gonna keep reminding myself that that's not really the solution. That's really not it. I know you want some chocolate. I know you want some donuts. Chocolate donuts, how about that? Best of both worlds. I know you want some, but that's not really what you want. What you really want is to feel happy and to feel accomplished and engaged. That's what you really want. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna read my book. I think that helps most of the time. Bye.